Listen up. If you're serious about YouTube, you know the game isn't just about views. It's about attention. And the algorithm? It's a retention machine. Today, we're dissecting the absolute best niches for faceless channels, not just because they're popular, but because they are algorithmically optimized to generate insane CTR and keep viewers glued. Forget the myth that you need to be on camera to succeed. Faceless channels are often more efficient at capturing and holding attention because they remove ego and focus purely on value delivery. This directly translates to higher average view duration and repeat viewership, signals the algorithm absolutely loves. Think about it. A captivating visual, a compelling narrative, and zero personal distractions. This combination often results in a higher click-through rate because the thumbnail and title promise pure content, not a personality. A/B testing has repeatedly shown that in certain niches, an anonymous, high-quality visual can outperform a personality-driven thumbnail simply because it promises direct value. We're talking about a strategy that allows for scale, consistency, and a relentless focus on what truly matters, engaging content that keeps people watching.
First up, AI, automation, and future tech explainers. This niche is a goldmine for faceless channels because it taps into a massive, evergreen curiosity about the future and practical solutions. Viewers aren't coming to see your face. They're coming to understand complex topics, learn new tools, or glimpse into what's next. Your primary metric focus here is search intent and problem solving. A channel explaining how to use Midjourney to create stunning visuals for your business, or automate your content creation with ChatGPT, will see a consistently high CTR from viewers actively searching for these solutions. The retention comes from clear, concise explanations, compelling visuals, and often step-by-step tutorials that hold attention until the solution is revealed. Imagine a video that visually animates how a new AI model works, breaking down complex code into digestible concepts. This type of content inherently drives high watch time because viewers need to see the process unfold. Community engagement thrives on questions and sharing results. Tangible example, channels like Future Tools on Twitter often share fascinating AI tools. Imagine a YouTube channel that shows you how to use them visually. You're leveraging the novelty and utility of cutting-edge tech, a surefire way to keep the algorithm happy with strong session times.
Next, we have aspirational luxury and lifestyle narratives. Think alux.com, or countless channels showcasing super yachts, minimalist mansions, or exotic car collections. This niche thrives on emotional engagement and escapism, driving phenomenal CTRs with stunning, high-quality thumbnails of dream lifestyles. Viewers click because they want to experience a world they aspire to, even if just for a few minutes. Audience retention here is driven by the sheer visual appeal and the dreamlike quality of the content. People get lost in the beauty, the opulence, and the story of success. A voiceover describing the features of a multi-million-dollar penthouse keeps viewers engaged, painting a mental picture. The algorithm rewards this deep engagement and long watch times. The key is consistent, high-quality visuals and a compelling, often motivational narrative. Imagine a video titled The Billionaire's Secret Morning Routine, featuring drone shots of incredible homes, luxury vehicles, and serene landscapes, all set to an inspiring soundtrack. This content is highly shareable, expanding reach and boosting community engagement as viewers tag friends in comments, discussing their dreams. It's pure aspirational psychology, optimized for viral potential.
Our third powerhouse niche is deep dive educational explainers and mini documentaries. This is where you become the authority on a specific subject, delivering immense value without ever needing to appear on screen. Channels like Kurzgesagt or Vox prove that complex topics, when presented engagingly, command incredible audience retention. Viewers come for knowledge, They stay because you make learning fascinating. The CTR is driven by intriguing questions posed in the title, like, what if the sun disappeared? Or the hidden history of X. The retention is almost guaranteed if your script is tight, your visuals are illustrated, and your pace is perfect. Animated graphics, historical footage, and well-researched scripts are your tools. This content is often evergreen, meaning it continues to attract views for years, constantly feeding the algorithm with fresh engagement signals. This builds immense channel authority, leading to higher suggested video placements. Community engagement here is robust, with viewers debating theories, sharing insights, and asking for follow-up topics. You're building an intellectual hub, not just a content dump, and that long-term value is exactly what YouTube rewards.
Next, consider ambient, relaxing, and immersive experiences. This niche is a retention superpower, built on the premise of background consumption and repeat viewership. Think about channels providing hours of rain sounds, fireplace crackles, serene nature walks in 4K, or calming study music. The CTR often comes from direct search intent, people looking for sleep music, focus sounds, or meditation ambience. But the real algorithmic magic happens with audience retention. These videos are designed for extremely long watch times, often consumed for hours on end, day after day. A video titled 8 Hours of Gentle Rain for Sleep might have an average view duration in the hundreds of minutes, which is an absolutely massive signal to the algorithm that your content is incredibly valuable. This leads to higher rankings in search and suggestions.
Finally, we have curated compilations and top X lists. This niche leverages the human desire for quick entertainment, discovery, and definitive rankings. Think Watch Mojo or countless channels compiling gaming fails, oddly satisfying videos, historical moments, or product reviews. The CTR is driven by curiosity and the promise of concentrated value. Top 10 things you won't believe, or best moments of year. Retention thrives on pacing and variety. Each segment within the compilation needs to be engaging enough to keep viewers from clicking away, leading them to the next item on the list. The algorithm loves the binge-watching behavior this niche encourages. Viewers often watch multiple videos in a session, increasing overall session time. A key strategy here is strategic use of copyrighted content under fair use, or curating user-submitted content with permission. Community engagement is naturally high, as viewers love to debate the rankings, suggest additions, or share their own experiences related to the compilation. This niche is highly scalable, as new compilations can be generated consistently, keeping your content fresh and your algorithm signal strong. It's about delivering digestible, high-impact entertainment that keeps the viewer wanting more.
So, there you have it. 5 powerful faceless niches, each engineered for algorithmic success. What's the common thread? It's a relentless focus on delivering value, solving problems, or evoking emotion through compelling visuals and narration, not through a personality. For every niche, your strategy must revolve around metrics. How will your title and thumbnail maximize CTR? How will your script and visuals maximize audience retention? How will you foster community engagement without showing your face? A/B test your thumbnails constantly. Look at your audience retention graphs in YouTube Analytics. Where are people dropping off? Refine your pacing, your script, your visual storytelling. Engage with comments, ask questions, run polls. Remember, a faceless channel isn't about hiding. It's about putting the content, and thus the viewer, at the absolute center. It's about building a scalable, algorithm-optimized content factory that can generate significant passive income and impact. Now, stop making excuses, pick a niche, and start building your faceless YouTube empire. The algorithm is waiting.